didn't feel it before. Ever since I was a kid, never really been bored. Swinging from building to building with my umbilical cord. But they don't know what I really endured. They say Godzilla been summoned, but we're not running until the hunt is coming. We killing his horde. Spilling my innards, I fell on my sword. And now my blood is filling up from the ceiling to floor. I'm swimming through it, I'm swallowing fluid. Knew I had to do it, so I grew like a million gills. Cause evolution is kill or be killed. Your missus isn't equipped to be having kids. Ever listen to what I'm spitting? It's like sniffing fertility pills. This illegitimate village idiot, bridging original shit with digital. Catching the carrier pigeon, sticking a chip in his wing and hitching a ride. But there's a glitch in the system inside. Got this ambition, I'm keeping the precious fish in my kitchen to catch him quick when I get him to bite. Right? This kind of killer could fill a pelican meal in my delicatessen will keep my recipe tight. Right? You kinda got let me go ahead, try to follow me, but if you're solid, we build a colony, bruh. Calling me, maybe they poppin' Molly, these babies are sniffling like they're chugging some quality fuck.
I'm playing with the house's money now because I thought we were on our way out during the Cuban Missile Crisis. I was in my late teens. I fell asleep waiting for the missile to fall dead center on my apartment, crash through the ceiling, and that was going to be the end of everything. And I was amazed when I woke up the next morning and I was still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive.
If you want to lose your home and every penny you own, you want to eat your words, want your feelings hurt, you want your ego bruised, if you like to lose, if you love regret, you want to die in debt, you want to shed tears, you want to lose 10 years, you got too much wealth, if you fucking hate yourself, if you want to lose your home and every penny you own, you want to eat your words, you want your feelings hurt, want your ego bruised, if you like to lose, if you love regret, you want to die in debt, if you want to shed tears, you want to lose 10 years, you got too much wealth, if you fucking hate yourself.
Yeah, so in the void of the truth, things have to be reintroduced in the world. Because, that doesn't make sense that we, an advertisement came out and then we knew how to use a phone, and you feel me, or etc. So, the backstage and Econ, GameCon, and etc. Huskadoing and etc. of life broke down what cinemetrics and symmetry will come out, doing a certain momentum and wave. So, when people be rude, acting like people don't get the gist, but they know they're not the only one being rude, so they think it's a power. As people call their own self out, it's disrespectful to hate on a geek or a nerd, or a OCD person or a savvy person, because they be on their P's and Q's to enjoy life the way it was supposed to be enjoyed So yeah, so this is to really talk about who I am, because I have a lot of control. So people with a lot of control, people outside looking in can see what people wish on them. So I'm just about to speak about why people know me as a fighter, okay? Because I'm the first to fight out of, if a fight, it represents itself, but I'm not the first to try to swing. Because people get that misconstrued. I'm the first to protect somebody. I'm not the first to bully somebody. So that being said, if someone says that I want to fight, you feel me? People know they're breaking the law. Not my laws. You feel me? Because if you break my laws, I'm just going to move away from you. You feel me? If you break my laws of being cool with me, you break my laws of excuse me, personal space, I'm just going to move away from you. Now, if you break common law, you feel me? That's why people are saying, I'm ready to fight. You feel me? And to get my rank is they're telling me I'm ready to fight. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just do what I do. So now they're breaking common law and saying I'm ready to fight. I'm gonna put a PS right there so we can get what I'm saying. Okay. Now, in the world, you cannot assume anything. You cannot, you feel me? You cannot try to be the audience of an individual that doesn't want an audience. And you cannot claim something, you feel me? It doesn't matter how much you think it's okay to claim something. If the bond isn't there, you cannot claim it. And from the beginning of time, the people made sure the bond was there so people can claim who they are. So, that gaseous space, and you feel me? When someone has this type of clout, obviously, my detective side of me, you feel me? You're supposed to help how you can help. I don't need you to try to be a henchman. I need you to, you feel me? Everybody knows how they can help and not overboard. So if people try to go overboard, obviously, who's going to say that's overboard? And that's, you feel me, Silent Nation. So, that being said, because people know that I'm not first to swing, I'm first to protect, I'm in a whole sighting of how to make me have to live in the jungle and be watched in the jungle, walking around like, what are you gonna do now? Now you got to fight. So now, just to go back to what I am saying, because that's fucked up. But for it to be like, well, you feel me? That's the rank, you feel me? While I'm not moving, so, you feel me? So, like I was just saying, I survey the world. People look at me, can tell I survey the world. People start to get paranoid because I survey the world so good. People try to use me as an alarm because they can tell what wave of people are going to be in trouble from a plane to a dimension. You feel me? I'm calm as hell. I don't get upset. I don't get an attitude. So you feel me? That's the disrespect. When people, you in the void of not doing something, people try to act like they're your attitude. They try to act like they're your statement. That is very disrespectful, you feel me? Very disrespectful to say, I forgot what I was about to say, when really, a cold red just happened. So, like, it was so cool because of how much it's the truth. And it was so simple, but damage my brain or act like in the void and knowing my brain won't be damaged, act like a damaged brain. That's how serious this is. So now, in the world, you cannot assume anything. In the jungle, assumption is out the norm, you feel me? No matter how much you prepare for something, no matter how much you gonna be safe, assuming always has to be out. You feel me? But that doesn't stop people from assuming. You feel me? Knowing 1 + 1 = 2 isn't assuming, okay? But people be like, 1 + 1 = 2. Okay, there's this rhythm. That means this is gonna. No, that's called assuming. You feel me? That's not how math works. So, one way to know that I'm in a whole bunch of clout, a whole bunch of bullshit, and a whole bunch of hoopla is when you have a family, a great family, you feel me, your offsprings are, you feel me, it's no different than animals, okay? So, a lion and a lioness, the puppies, you feel me, the cats, walk around like the lion and the lioness all the time. Then go out into the jungle and watch people disrespect them like they didn't look dead at the aura of the baby lion on the lion, and the baby lion's walking around like, yeah, that was really me. And then they talk to them like, oh, I've never seen you around. And like, well, you're not supposed to talk about me being with my family anyway. So this is where the jokes come out. So that being said, my aura proves that I am capable of having many kids, okay? Whoever's claiming to be a mother to me will be a liar, because you would have to be capable, because then there'll be a kidding joke, just to get myself out of Billie Jean, a kidding joke about the offspring beat, you feel me, off of holding more kids, and the atmosphere is thick on, you feel me, the mother always wanting to beat the kids on holding more kids. So that being said, you feel me, every time it spaces out like that, that shows you life is the same, and people just want to joke like in the jungle. Now that being said, Adam and Eve was the story about offsprings going out in the world from their parents, and Eve showing how courageous her offsprings are, and Adam showing how smart the offsprings are by playing stupid. That's what Adam and Eve is. So, you feel me, I'm not that description of ugly, you feel me. So, no, it's that simple. So that also being said, the main thing that we going back to is this: no one has to follow my rules. My offsprings do. Okay? My offsprings, if they want to be able to see me infinitely, they have to follow my rules. If a stranger want to see me infinitely, they don't have to follow my rules. They have to respect my rules. You feel me? And you feel me? If so, you feel me? Someone not inside the family does not respect my rules, you feel me, we never will be friends. You feel me? We'll never develop into a friend family. You feel me? So, you know, what you have to deal with when people aren't your friends is mocking your friends, mocking your family, mocking your achievements, mocking just mocking. That's what you have to deal with from people that aren't your friends, and they don't achieve nothing, account for nothing. So, you know, they start saying the little things that they was able to do, that was the achievement, like the big things. But it's like, okay, so what's the little things? So yeah, so when people aren't your friends, they mock you. And we're in the jungle once again. So I didn't put on Instagram on my Webpoolz detective page, which is it's for me just talking and catching clout and showing people like the matrix of the world, and people trying to destroy the matrix of the world and make their own. And you know, that's the momentum and web and ebb and right now what we talking about. Because in the end, people wage war against you because you achieve things. So no one wants to give credit where it's due. Wanna know who wrote it? Oh shit. So you know, it doesn't matter because I talked to everybody and people gonna act like I didn't talk to them about it, which is where the disrespect comes in. You feel me? Because once again, if people break common law, they're saying, I'm ready to fight. You feel me? Right? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Okay. So, You feel me? No waiting. No need to wait. So yeah, YouTube is surveyed. You feel me? Because it deals with time traveling. It deals with dimensions. It deals with hospitality through dimensions. You feel me? And it's his own game to skidoo in. You feel me? Or yeah. So social media is a snippet of YouTube, which YouTube can be a social media. Now, the camera is a snitching tool, is a Glock for chiefs, okay? So, if you went out in the world and you was enjoying your time, the chief would tell you to enjoy your time. You don't have to say it, just enjoy your time. Then, if there's people out in the world trying to destroy other people's time, you feel me? Because everything's been tried by the military, you feel me? So, it's done for someone to tell me something and I was a crash dummy. So, you take a picture if the show is a good time. So, if someone wants to time travel, they'll be on this plane from that time if they go there and get a restart. You feel me? Like a game, new game type. And then you unlock, you feel me? The world is beautiful. You feel me? With that all said, this one plane doesn't want this homework to be done. So once again, all through the pauses, and I didn't say it then, but it's been out, you feel me, from that descendant, and I had that many views. So, at this time of the ancestry tree, you feel me, if it wasn't this, you feel me, homework that needed to be done and people trying to disrupt me while I'm doing homework or a test, then, the people that enjoyed watching it from that would still go watch it, which is where the co-red is. The people that been citizen arrested in ETC, telling people not to enjoy life, and they're like, man, I'm going to enjoy life, and then they go follow the person because they know the ultimatum wasn't going to work, so they just made an ultimatum. So it caused a code red. So like I said, when you break common law, I'm the first to swing, alright? You feel me? Do y'all get what I'm saying? So, that being said, I also have on my Instagram a detective page. I called out everybody that keeps telling me I'm first to swing. And it's just like, why am I first to swing? You feel me? People want attention. You feel me? That dissolves all of that. You feel me? So now we can see the humidity in the air, because that's called controlled humidity. Wow, when stuff like that going on, and your food doesn't get a taste, or drink doesn't have the oil spill. So yeah, organized humidity, controlled humidity is on the stance of the people that rule the world, okay? So, people love to be rude and then play a game like, you don't tell me what to do. But it's just like, I didn't tell you what to do. I just said you was rude, and you admitted it by saying I don't tell you what to do. So, normally in a non-hazardous space, the atmosphere doesn't sound like screaming in the background. This energy is screaming in the background. You feel me? That's called screaming in the back streets. You feel me? Noise in the back streets. When you know that sanctuary theme, that means the back streets is peaceful. You feel me? There's not no hazards and etc. So when it's not in that build up, something is getting done. And people is telling me that the hazard is gonna go on past how I'll be in here in its harmony and tranquility. So after that established, we can put together a lot of things that people disrespect. Because, on this plane, it might not be no screaming. But that doesn't mean in people's thoughts. You feel me? And you can sense their body language. You feel me? That tells you another thing where I talk about citizen arrests. And I got a video on YouTube where I talk about citizen arrests. So, that also being said, the song I played is actually a great song. So that's all, you feel me? It just, that's simple, alright? If I'm not around people that I want to be around, you feel me? That means I am swinging, okay? And it's just that simple. So next thing is, how you know you swinging? By the ones that can't swing back, okay? That's what the ones that can't swing back and lost say from me swinging. You feel me? One person just has to swing. Not everybody has to swing. So, that also being said, you can see a lot of word banks that are wanting to be said. They want me to say in my wordplay, ready for me to say, like, you feel me? So that being said, once again, so I can I'm putting this all out there because I'm being tried. You feel me? I'm being tried. You see that? I'm being tried. Okay? So that being said, when people break common law, they say I'm first to swing. Okay? So now we about to do math real quick. Just a quick math. Because killing is PG-13. Okay? Self-defense. I like to say killing is PG-13 because they try to make self-defense sound like a pussy thing. So it's just use the word kill. You feel? Now, killing is PG-13, alright? Anybody that tells you a kid should not know about killing, you feel me, wants to kill kids. It's so simple. So now, the thing is, the theme that people don't like when they are their own description of a criminal, their own description of a thug, is the community appreciates what's being said. So now, off of jealousy, off of not being a leader, and not being moved, you feel me, not being someone that moves people, they start talking out and imagining, I would have forced that bitch to like what I said right there. You feel me? You feel me? So that's why that's called premeditated murder, and that's why killing is PG-13, because if a kid gets caught in clout and the kid did something to make sure authority can only watch, you feel me, what you think the kid is going to do? And authority is watching, like, and they trying to tell you authority's not watching to protect you, but the kid put the authority there. You feel me? So, that being said, that's how people really get scouted to be authority, and they self-defend themselves in a very so there we go. Now, you feel me? As we can see, it's many people following and being citizen arrested. They follow me for some reason, okay? And the people that are citizen arrested for their charges, and instead of just accepting they should stop, they want to walk out their charges to see how bad they're gonna go, where they would have went, how it would have went. I must have hit gold or some shit. And so a lot of people is just acting like the person that got citizen arrested them, and there's like, I'm Dirty Dan and shit like that. So now, that also being said, I have a twin, okay? You will see me with my eyes in, but right now, I got my other eyes in. And most people know me. This is how I'm a detective. Detective Webpoolz. People know what Webpoolz means. As a white man, okay? So they see me with my other eyes in as a white man, and now they see me and I'm getting disrespected because I have the present, past, and future controlled. So now, most people don't have this big ass joke about the past, present, and future. You feel me? Most people, it's a goddamn game, or it's a goddamn, you feel me, plane that they was just chilling on and saw. It's not the goddamn past, present, and future people is roasting people on, okay? So now, how I am a twin is that my eyes is the future. You feel me? My eyes is the future. But my body is the past and present. Okay? So now, proof of that, watch me Lego connect the dots jigsaw puzzle. My twin's eyes is the past. But my twin is the future and present. Okay? So, I could just use my twin to know what I'm accomplishing in life. You feel me? Just gotta follow that guidelines, and I'm gonna see what I'm accomplishing in life. Alright? And voila. Love. So, that being said, like I said, time traveling is real, ET. Some people just, you feel me, can't time travel, so you feel me? My twin just sees them in the future and they didn't time travel. They didn't came about. You feel me? So I know where everybody's gonna go. And then they see the eyes of the one in the past when it was the present. You feel me? So then they see what all the past had control of. That's called Zirkin work, you feel me? And then they try the twin body that's in the future. So, but guess what? They know the twin body in the future didn't do it. So, people blah, they break common law. I'm the first to swing. So, with that type of power, you can control anybody's life. You can flashpoint anybody's life. You feel me? And, so, I got the future eyes. You feel me? So, and they can see these eyes is what's dealing the past. So, so now it's a joke on I'm not doing nothing in this present. I'm doing stuff in your present. And then, they go to that twin and be like, oh, he's not doing nothing in this present. He's doing something in that present. And that's called entrepreneurship, you feel me? So, that also being said, now the question is, why is people think I'm the first to swing when common law is broken? You feel me? And people don't want to talk about the basics of why people can live in the world. I do. I'm going to talk about the basics. They're like, you just keep doing it. Who gives a fuck how it works? No one told you to intune. No one told you to intune. But then I'm going to be left out. Nobody give a fuck. You fucking lame ass bitch. You feel me? Lame. So, that being said, they say I'm the first to swing when common law is broken. But they're really talking about my eyes, okay? But the thing about it is, why, you feel me? This is my riddle. Why am I the first to swing, you feel me? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because look, anybody else that walks, don't matter who the fuck they are, this is my big emphasis on people telling me and criticizing me and my twin and telling me I don't have a twin, but I got hate from the past, present, and future. Why am I the first to swing when common law is broken? But anybody else in the world, if you break their common law, there we go. We didn't say common law against me. We said common law. So I'm just showing y'all clout, people listening. People having their energy roaring that they're going to be disrespectful and getting dealt with. You feel me? So, after getting dealt with, the atmosphere starts to roar that I'm not going to keep my land. And I am going to keep my land. I'm just going to have to go outside of a door. And then, there's a lot of common law broken. So I can't walk where I want on my land until the future flashpoints the past. So, that being said, I think that's a great entrepreneurship if I do say myself. So, the first to swing when common law is broken. That's it, you feel me? That, no matter what someone says to me, they be like, you stink. You feel me? All the people that's breaking the common laws, why I can't go take a shower at this moment, I got to work. You feel me? You feel me? They go in the future and is waiting to see me in the future, but they don't see me in the future. They see my eyes, not me. You feel me? And then they go in the past and they're waiting to see that twin in the past, but they don't see the twin. They see the twin's eyes. You feel me? Not me. You get what I'm saying? So that being said, you know, that's a goddamn Brinks truck, okay? That's a goddamn Brinks ship. The fuck? That's goddamn God, okay? I don't know what else to. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Because if I close my eyes, then I'm known as the one that's smiting in the future. You feel me? No jokes. You feel me? If the person in the future close their eyes, they're the one handling this situation and watching people come back and think, well, I just got dealt with so badly, they'll probably walk around like I didn't get dealt with. I mean, or like that was enough. No, that's not how business works. So I open my eyes, and now there's jokes about the past, present, and future. They open their eyes, there's jokes on the past, present, and future. And that's life, you feel me? So first swing when common law is broken. When common law broken. So, that being said, that means I have to deal with, you get what I'm saying? I said God, you feel me? I said general development. So that means I got to deal with fired people. So that makes sense for a tenant to call fired officers that came back at a time and haven't gave up their uniform on some inception shit. That's what this really is, inception. And tell me I have to leave my house. You feel me? Because this is the business I'm talking about. This is how big the business. You feel me? It makes sense why I can't go to the bank. Because fired people tell me just to make some more money. Y'all get what I'm saying? It makes sense for you feel me? I speak in the general bank catches who I am, you feel me? It makes sense for it to take a good amount of time from the flashpoint of the future, from the past, and the flashpoint of the past from the future, for me to meet up with my partner. It doesn't have to, you feel me? I'm just telling y'all why we don't see a deer walking into the road all the time. You feel me? I'm telling you the stuff that people don't worry about. Okay? It makes sense why I don't do my hair right away. It makes sense why I don't go to the grocery store. You feel me? It makes all this stuff makes sense. It makes sense why I don't fix my laptop. It makes sense why I don't go outside 24/7. Or you feel me? Not on a plane where everybody is. That's citizen arrested. And it also makes sense to be a chief. You feel me? Yeah, that one. So you feel me? So that being said, you feel me? I just wanted to go on here and talk about being a detective and get my rank as I listen to the plane, tell people what, you feel me, planes, you feel me, and it makes sense that I don't have to elaborate, but in the void of not elaborating, that's where people think they can flashpoint the past, you feel me, they can act like me. So, I got two people at the moment. One marks my twin, one marks me. And it's a devastating thing for someone to think that's equivalent change. And yeah, you feel me? Now, simple math is, if someone is this, then none of that shit is real in the atmosphere, you feel me? If someone is that, then none of that shit is real in the atmosphere, you feel me? I'm in a full-blown goddamn recess amusement park that I can send someone else to do this goddamn mission, and they do this shit like a goddamn playground, you feel me? Of none of this shit makes sense. But it's premeditated murder and threats that I'm so powerful I can make it make sense. So, I told somebody, I said, just give me one example of what you call the truth, alright? And because of my rank, you feel me, when you get to this rank, or you don't have that many people ranked over you, they do this shit. Or, if it's blitzes the ratio, they act like you didn't put them in a citizen arrest of communication to play out things, and then they back in your face acting like you didn't play out. Alright, when we go back to this plane, because they was trying to rob it for hospitality, or you feel me, I need you to do exactly what we said we was going to do. When you was continually in tune. But they get to this plane, and it just hasn't changed from their charges. When you play a game, and you might hit a goddamn, you might make an ash trick, and it tell you like you get 500 kilometers, and you get to this spot. You feel me? So there's an ash trick that it won't stink, smell, or your charges will wither away if you just walk your happy ass right now on this plane. Don't go to another plane. You feel me? And you feel me? But they think, well, if it's that bad, you're in it too. So how we know it's not you? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what happens. So I told him, I said, just give me one example of the truth. Just one example. Then you feel me? And citizen arrest gave me example, talked it all through about, okay, so you know who I am. Atlantis Patriots, his studio New England Patriots, ETC, woo, that and that. And before I said this, it was in the air not being attacked, where it's nowhere to be grabbed, but then came back to that same spot where I said, just give me one example of the truth, and started yelling, because we just went through instead of being like, and then walking out. So, you know, it's easy. It's easy to see people don't respect how the world comes about, but it's been elaborated on. So it doesn't really matter, you feel me? Even if it wasn't elaborated on, there would have been a lot of ignorance, but common sense to not break common law. But now people are not ignorant of how the world works. They're just breaking common law for the heck of it. Because, you know, if I didn't organize the humidity that I'm big bank, you feel me, in the game of big bank take little bank, then, you know, I would just be in here in this house, you feel me, nothing puzzling, you feel me, you might see my facial expressions of the adjective, but that's all. But because I organized the humidity myself, you feel me, while, you know, other people that organize the humidity and be surveillance of the world, you feel me, we hearing missions, for lack of better words. And, you know, this stuff doesn't be said, or it's nowhere to be found in the past, but it's in the future. And it doesn't make sense because it's in the past, you feel me? It's in the past, you feel me? Kemet is in the past, right? Kemet is coming back, you feel me? That's how life works, you feel me? That means Kemet didn't leave, it's just people is arrested to not come to Kemet, which is going to happen, you feel me? That's how the world works. Momentum swings, you feel me? Pendulum swings, webs and ebbs. That's how life works. So, you know, you can't tell me that time was so long ago I can't claim. You just said that I'm old, you feel me? That doesn't, you didn't say it's not real. You said I'm old. I need to stop claiming the old stuff. And it's just like, what the fuck is a resume then? You can't say a resume gets cut off at a certain time. That doesn't make sense. You feel me? If my resume goes back to the beginning of time, motherfucker, my resume goes back to the beginning of time. So, you know, like I said, people being here not talking about nothing but yeah. And you feel me? Those are pauses to know people is alert, watching on another plane dimension, or you feel me, using their senses. Well, you know, they can't. They have to be on another plane, watching and seeing how the world swing, because, you know, on this plane, I got my personal space. You feel me? On this plane, no one's gonna build. You feel me? Just like if I go to that plane, it's gonna be it's gonna be this plane where they're disrespecting my personal space. You feel me? As I've done, not even a word for it, times. You feel me? Don't even want to use the word infinite. So that's how bad it is, okay? So when I go to another plane, this plane isn't respecting my personal space. You feel me? I might pull out some money. You feel me? I might sneak some money. The whole world is like, ooh, he just got a band. Now these two people is like, what band? No, I don't got no band. Now I have to come back to this plane, and then they go to this plane. And like I said, that's how it's. So, you know, people try to blackmail because they can't blackball, but they think blackmailing is close. And yeah, that's the gist. So I go to another plane. We ain't talking about I can't go get me something to drink. You feel me? You feel me? We talking about you feel me? I might then freshen up. I'm not that fresh. I didn't just get dressed. You feel me? When you do the math for that, what if I just got dressed and you feel me? And I'm organized with these thoughts. You feel me? Go to this plane. I open my refrigerator. I can't open my refrigerator. I'm like, well, you're not even on this plane. You don't even. So yeah, that's the old gist. Like I said, I done sat these people down. You feel me? They know what I'm looking at. Interruptions, waging war against their own common sense. You feel me? You repeat self. Say what the mature would say. And plotting. You feel me? Then, not too long ago, off of just chilling with myself and doing my normal things that would stop me from, you see that, okay. Atlantis Patriots, QB a one-man army, twin is lethal, everything, slang from the hospitality to the past, you feel me, Dolph shit, and it's just audience noise, you feel me. So, I've always been popular, you feel me, always been popular. The sentence been as popular, and we just racking up the check because I already know the quarterback is getting rid of these people, and they know I'm getting rid of and they know. So it's just a whole collage of what if, and the what ifs is to this peak, and they're hoping that the peak goes past which it never has, but and that's called a lot of things. The show people is following along. So this is what happens. Alright. First, the swing when common law is broken. What does that mean? You feel me? That means we can take down authority. You feel me? That's what that energy is trying to say to the people that protect common law. And so if someone is in the future, and like I said, they don't have the will to time travel, so they really just walked out. You feel me? Started working, be like, I'm gonna respect. You feel me? Then was like, oh wow. Then go visit, and look at the audience noise, and get popped and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go visit the person that just popped me, which doesn't make sense. And then they ask the multitasking person, can I time travel to the past? And they were like, where do you want to time travel to? Where I was supposed to walk out. And I walked out and got a job, and then they time travel. See the heat wave of the future until they try and time travel, because the heat wave of the past was oversaturated around that present. And then when they time travel, they saw, damn. But they see it's not this person's heat wave. But if they do time travel, voila. You feel me? And joke, like I said, past, present, and future jokes. And you know how broke people get down when they be around rich people. They start claiming to be in the rich people's family. But if everybody in my family, I taught them how to goddamn so the voila. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, from that descendant I was the most viewed. So voila is inadvertently, that's how people is talking about first to swing when common law is broken. And that's my rank, and you feel me? It's the body in the future telling me there's nothing to worry about. And well, not telling me, just working, and you feel me? And then the body and you feel me? I'm telling the future is nothing to worry. Well, not saying it's beautiful. You feel me? And I'm just chilling, and to show you that I'm a number one prospect in everybody's eyes. They're saying the Patriots won me. You feel me? They're saying the Patriots won me, and they're saying I'm going to the Celtics. You feel me? They're saying I'm impatient. You feel me? They're saying I'm gonna get kicked out, but no proof. You feel me? From the future to the they saying the first to swing when common law is broken. They're saying attack the chief. Wow. They're saying I'ma die and not get the same hospitality. But they really want to be like, surprise. And then Once again, jokes on past, present, and future. You feel me? Jokes on organized humidity. Jokes on the difference and like I'm saying, I'm putting out videos that from the beginning of time had the most views, and I was the security to goddamn make sure people stop stalking and following and shit like that, to now be at this point of time of his high story repeating itself, and they're talking about it's not mission accomplished. Like, so yeah, because all that means I still got them goddamn and then another thing, you feel me, like I said, organized humidity. So that means I know why it's hot. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about Glocks, because that's where I'm really getting disrespected at. You feel me? I want to talk about Glocks. I want to talk about Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Now, Girl Scouts is all about being clean, you feel me? Boy Scouts is all about organizing, you feel me, what's clean. So Girl Scouts, they have a meeting, you feel me, the whole Constitution, you feel me, common law, as the audience, you feel me, listens, about being clean, not stinking. Don't claim someone else stinks. If I learn how to be, if I become a Boy Scout, respect me like as a Girl Scout. You feel me? You feel me? All the stuff, everything, all ancient teaching is still with the Girl Scouts. You feel me? All ancient war teaching is with the Boy Scouts. You feel me? So when war is over, or you feel me, a fight is over, or code red, people have to be citizen arrested to know how to be in. You feel me? If a game is over, a big football game is over, people can be either in hospitality or they be citizen arrest, and that's what the Boy Scouts deal with. And you feel me? So people, when they be like, I'm a blood, they you feel me? They like telling like, I'm the army that might get Billie Jean. You feel me? That's quote unquote. If niggas is saying they're Crip, they saying I got Glocks. You feel me? And I'm not afraid to use them. You feel me? If people saying they're Latin King, they're saying they can speak English. You feel me? And there's no way you can't tell me how the world works. You feel me? But I'm gonna speak. You feel me? If they're a goddamn GD, then you know they're saying like, beware of me walking around. You feel me? And you know, there's many others. You feel me? And then if it's the military disease, then you know, Hey, how you doing? So, now, like I said, the Boy Scouts is the hospitality and citizen arrests. The Girl Scouts is the teaching and the discipline. And then Glocks. So, when someone says Glocks, someone says choppers, someone, you feel me, to try to play anybody that's still in the beginning stage of learning. So, you feel me, descendants, so they try to trap on people's descendants and newborn kids. They try to say, oh, a slingshot. Okay? So a you're right. But you know, then once it gets branched to slingshot, hold on. Once it gets branched to slingshot, they talk about people able to shoot through no gravity. Yeah, that's about dumb as fuck. That's what people talking about. Being able to shoot through no gravity. Because who's going to give you the gravitational pull to kill them? Who's going to give you the gravitational pull to punch them? The gravitational pull to, you feel me, who? And that's how, you feel me, that's where boxing is really more advanced. Sports in general is really more gladiator. You feel me, all that stuff. So, people talk about Glocks. They tell you beware of the fired cops because they can shoot you. I'm like, y'all not, why are you telling me to be, y'all not scared of them? Because we know the chief is not going to. Who's the chief? You tell me the chief don't give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about myself? You feel me? I can't even say I don't give a fuck what's up after. So, you feel me? As I play their common sense war game of stupidity. So, they say once you say Glocks, they talk about slingshots. And then it's just like, okay. Once you say slingshots, they get away from, you feel me, the most advanced Glock. They start talking about some goddamn stick on a rubber band and you shooting it, and it's just like, okay, that can still be very advanced if that person made a gravitational pull. Because who's gonna give them the gravitational pull and no gravity of organized humidity? And the joke's on the difference. That's what we're hearing. And joke on past, present, and future. To shoot through the no gravity. Because I'm not about to slip up my gravitational pull to open up a opening in my face. If someone points a gun at me, I'm not about to open up a gravitational pull and raise my hands like, you can shoot me if I'm wrong. No, I might raise my hands as a joke, pop their ass, and then act like I got popped. That's what I'm going to do. And that's Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts jokes. So, you know, because then they start talking about Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts can't go to the league, can't get a job. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? The Patriots War Room? That's a Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. The Falcons, you feel me? You feel me? So, you know, now someone that went to visit the Atlantis Patriots, and like I said with the pet, is trying to talk while I'm talking. You feel me? I'm like, yeah. So, now, because, guess what? Glocks. So, that being said, the sun is in the sky. You feel me? The sun, the child, the soul, the door. You feel me? Goddamn, the presence of the gravity pull of no gravity. You feel me? The vacuum, the void, The sun is in the goddamn sky. See, I'm not with all that, you feel me? Hey, man! Shut the fuck up! I'm not with none of that. If you know I would tell you to shut the fuck up, I'm gonna just pop your ass. It's not no goddamn, I'm tired of you. It's not no goddamn, someone knows I want to hurt them. I'm like, fuck it, I'm happy. No, it's none of that. I'm not about to talk. You feel me? If I'm like I'm doing right now, if I'm on a goddamn video, you feel me, or you feel me, interview, then, and you follow me on a topic that is on that relation, then that's when it'll be talked about. I'm not about to talk to you directly about how to respect somebody. You feel me? If I'm being a teacher about discipline and the people that know discipline but don't listen and stuff like that, that's when I'm going to talk about it. I'm not about to go to an individual about common sense, about not I'm going to show you why you have to know I'm in the military. You feel me? Or invertedly know. You feel me? Talking about where's your uniform? I'll hit you with it. The fuck is you talking about? I don't have to go dress up and do a runway. You don't feel me? You don't feel my presence? Because remember, this is what I'm talking about, Glocks. Right? Because once again, first to swing when common law broken. Right? While everybody else, common law is broken, military might show up. Oh, you feel me? Might show up. But me, I'm just the first to swing. You feel me? What does that mean? Glocks. So, I'm not about to waste none of my time on somebody with an attitude. I'm just going to pop you, and you're going to show back up like you didn't get popped. And that's the most hilarious joke in the goddamn world. You feel me? You going to walk around like you didn't get popped to come back here and be respectful. And then you can't find you can't find not one thing that you can do but, you feel me, and act like you didn't get popped. And to be like, well, this is not that disrespectful. I'm like, well, yes, it is, because why did I pop you? You feel me? So, it's that simple. From, like I said, jokes on the past, present, and future. Jokes on the organized community. Jokes on the difference. You feel me? So, now the sun is in the goddamn sky as a door, as a free energy, free Nikola Tesla pyramids. You feel me? They took the top off the pyramids to say that they is not leaving this plane. You feel me? What the fuck? What else did they take the top off the pyramid to say? They landed their ship on this plane. You feel me? I'm not leaving this plane. Do you know how to make a pyramid? Well, you're going to die. It doesn't matter if you say you're not about to leave this plane, okay? If you disrespect the pictures on my ship, on my pyramid, you feel me? Acting like you don't know the deal. And I took the key off of my pyramid. I took the gold tip off my pyramid. That you cannot tell me my ship isn't parked. You feel me? And you trying to talk about you want to take it off like I'm not about to shoot you for coming after my ship. You feel me? Got me fucked up. So Glocks, once again. So the sun right now. The sun is there as a representation of the world being multi-dimensional. Okay? We don't feel heat wave directly from the sun. We feel heat from whoever ship it is from the sun. cold from the engine. We do not feel the engine's heat wave, okay? We feel whoever's whip it is heat waves. So, how the fuck am I gonna burn up off of my heat wave? No, I'm working, okay? So once again, Glocks. Tank, call it a tank. You feel me? Throw them in the fish tank. So, that being said, the sky can change diameter, color, etc. It can be consumed. It can be put away, the moon, you feel me? You feel me? So the only proof of something like the sun is the tank, you feel me? Or someone making a car on the road that got what's the names on it, you feel me? But in the end, Glocks are made as a so boosters are Glocks, okay? So if if the military, as I got a lot of stock from Organized Humidity. You don't have to tell me, you don't have to give me a title. I don't want a fucking title. The words was made to translate silence, so all you doing is like, don't tell them that silence is translated. You feel me? And yeah, so it's only saying you got shot. You feel me? You feel me? They translated the silence. It was done in silence. You feel me? And if someone got shot and kept coming back, but they don't want to get shot like that again, that person's gonna make a bah in the yell like, bitch, we know you just came back. You feel me? Firework go off. You feel me? Firework go off. You feel me? Because this is not a joke. You can't be telling me my twin is in the future with all my kids. You feel me? This is what they're telling me. They're telling me I don't have kids. My twin has kids. And my twin is saying they're not balling. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? So, that means they're looking at my kids. Excuse me. They're looking at my twins' kids. My Eve's kids. And looking at Eve. But got my eyes. You feel me? No, like literally got my eyes. You get what I'm saying? So, every kid that balls on from New England to goddamn Atlantis, you feel me? That kid right now and is about to switch, you feel me, is balling with my eyes because they don't want to ball without me. And you know, I'm just being a mother watching the streets, you feel me? They'll be like, well, you got to they balling. That's where you gotta look and see, okay, yeah. Okay, but they're not looking at the kid. They're not looking at the descendant. They're looking at Eve. You feel me? As you know how you'll see your ancestors on you. So they're not looking at the goddamn catalog of when it gets to Eve. You feel me? They're looking at Eve instead of the kid that's balling. And they're looking at me deal with that with my Glocks. You feel me? I'm not about to explain how the humidity is organized, like, you feel me? But it's very ballistically sadistic, okay? And they're threatening Eve, and I am hearing the threats from Eve and saying they're threatening me. And that is threatening me. You feel me? Because, he was just looked at as the twin kid. So, and it's so simple because my eyes are moving, you feel me? So, next kid up, voila. Eve's eyes and the kid's right here. And my eyes and that kid. And that's what life is about. And what they're saying, they're hoping that it doesn't get to the last known ancestor before you feel me. Cause you feel me, they're mocking me about saying these people balled before you. They can have say so over, like, no, they do not have say so over their mother. You feel me? And y'all know that. That's what y'all joking about. I'm like, look, act like I'm your mother. We talking about the beginning of High Story. You feel me? You feel me? What we was waiting to see in a movie of the stereotype, but they seen it here and there. You feel me? You feel me? Wonder who wrote it. Oh shit. So Glocks. And they feel Eve's presence all here. And see me waiting for Eve. But guess what? This is what the real joke is. So, you feel me? From the beginning, they ball, they grow, they melanate, and voila, they summon Eve. Next kid, ball, grow, evolate, melanate, voila, summon Eve. They waiting to see me be summoned, but that is me summoned. All the way to the last ancestor that they're like, okay, that's not the last ancestor, but we can see there's one more. Voila. And that's life outside of this thing about the overpopulate or the disrespect again. And that's me just explaining myself as a detective, and how the world's going on, who I am in the world. I don't have to say my name. Once they melanate and call Eve, they ball under the name, you feel me? And yeah, we gonna get to the last ancestor from, you feel me, and it's going. And I guess they hoping, like I said, and then you feel me, audience noise for whatever sounds like it's against it, you feel me? But no one cares because people always disrespect authority, and an authority has advertised so much how they don't care about you. You feel me? So that's where people's happy because they can help advertise how authority is gonna do what's right for the community, and you feel me, more audience noise, and you feel me, the audience noise is gonna go from here, okay, and it's gonna keep going until it gets to here, and then it's gonna do it again, and then people feel popular for watching Descendants, you feel me, and to the ancestors, and the ancestors told them they can't come to the game, you feel me? So that means these people get on their P's and Q's, build up a whole new attitude, then come to the game, and then do it again and again and again and again, and you feel me, played out. And yeah, we know who it is. Psych. So yeah, what we got here is first swing when common law broken, kicked out with no proof, impatient, Patriots and Celtics, attack Chief. That's what that energy is. I'ma die and not get the same hospitality. And then they're gonna be like, surprise. You feel me? Jokes on the past, present, and future. Jokes on organized humidity. Jokes on the difference. Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. And Glocks. You feel me? And right now, I'm in my twins Glock. If y'all was wondering why am I like, this is how I chill inside my twins Glock. You feel me? That's how my twin chills inside of my Glock. You feel me? When it's my Glock, I'm that energy. You feel me? When it's, you feel me? When my twin is in their Glock, yeah. Case closed. I know all y'all moves. And so once again, voila, just chilling and vice versa. Shit's getting done. Jokes on Speed Force. I can use any of that stuff. You feel me? People, you feel me, that are greedy and don't have the tolerance to understand, or can understand but don't want to build up the tolerance to keep on that peak. We get this whole volume of I'm overheating in my twins Glock. you feel me? I'm stinking in my twins Glock. I can't go in the refrigerator in my twins Glock, even though I got my twins' eyes on. You feel me? Same shit with you feel me? The Hollywood shit with my twin. You know, they got the eyes on that they can do it. So, you know,